Yeah, it's quite rude. So Bike Rush is gonna kill the bridge, so his base cannot be reached through the middle while he's trying to go around. And he has many Scorpion tanks. I think these people forgot that they are on stream and we can see all their bad manners. And ooh, we got a mutant hovel coming from Bike. I haven't seen mutant hovels in like 10 years. So I forgot the statistics on the mutant hovels, as I think mutants hovel are quite powerful. You should snipe these mutants. Oh wow, what an epic fail. He should have just killed the rocket squads and then moved in there himself. That way he had control over that garrison. Another micromanagement from Bike, and he's streaming in single file into 6 attack bikes, which can one-shot a Scorpion tank. Also, he's getting cock blocked by his own mutant hovel, so his tanks are getting decimated. I'm thinking that this didn't go so well for Bike Rush, and he should be killing this mutant hovel to deny vision, and then just move in, destroy this DC power plant, and then just try to crush this. Or he can camp here with refineries, and he will have economy while Bike Rush doesn't, and all he has to do is try and defend his base while doing that. But he got caught unaware. We had a bigger arc from Bike Rush, but right now Scorpion tanks are actually getting sandwiched, but Panic sent in his own Scorpion tank, his bikes towards Bike Rush's bikes, and those got decimated. So it could have went better for him if he holds his ground with his tanks right here. Have Bike Rushes his tanks right here, and his own bikes right here. That way he had some bikes shooting at the rear armor from the Scorpion tanks, while his own Scorpion tanks tanked all the damage. So that would have been a little bit better engagement for Panic. But he has produced missile squads, and missile squads should be, with Scorpion tanks, should beat Scorpion tanks only. However, for some reason, Panic has almost no economy left over. He has 3 harvesters there, and 1 on his middle, 2 on his middle, and he's not actually using them quite well. And his rocket squads are getting crushed trying to get into the bunker. So I don't agree with a lot of the micromanagement decisions of these players, as they are losing a lot of units for no freaking reason. Bike Rush meanwhile is doing the smart thing. He's sending a small contingency of units to the economy in the back from Panic, and he killed 3 harvesters so far, so it's already worth it. And I think that because of that move, Panic actually has a problem right now, because he has no more units, he has no income, while Bike still has a decent income. He's long range harvesting from the middle fields with all 5 of his harvesters, and he has around 10 to 12 Scorpion tanks. And if those Scorpion tanks just rolled in from the middle, he should be able to just kill it. He should just be able to kill Panic. So both players made big mistakes, in my opinion, and Bike Rush has the advantage right now. Oh, and Bike Rush rebuilt his MCV, so he's gonna expand to the bottom field. The middle field. Well, you could call it the bottom field because of this cliff, the heights, but yeah. But Bikerush's economy is gonna skyrocket soon, because if he puts down 2 refineries right here, he can I can't articulate. All his harvesters will have a very short travel distance from the Tiberium to his refineries. And that just means that his economy will be a lot better than Panic's. And he actually should be using his tanks, as his tanks are doing nothing and he could easily crush Panic in the past 2 minutes. Good micro, he's pulling back the high damaged ones, and I don't know why he's pulling back that far, but I guess he... How did he saw the mine drop incoming? I guess he had vision over here of the air tower and immediately pulled back, because he knew the mine drop was incoming. So that's good awareness from Mike. But oh wow, there's 1 Black Hand squad. And if that Black Hand squad manages to get in here or here, he's gonna be able to flame down these buildings. Is he gonna do that? Yeah, he's gonna do that. So this is a great dick move, as those Black Hands can flame down that refinery so quickly. And refineries are kinda expensive. It looks like Panic has managed to rebuild some of his economy, but he lost another harvester, as yeah, 4 harvesters on 3 refineries is not quite effective. Just sell one of them, rebuild another one, and you have 5 harvesters on 3 refineries, and then do that a few more times to get to 7 on 3. And if Bike just pushes in, he can win easily. He could have done that for the past 4 minutes, and he's still not doing it. I guess he just wants to play really safe, because I see no other reason. Because he's letting Panic out-tech him. Or not, because Panic sold off his tier 2. Oh, these people are chatty right now in game. It looks like Bike is doing the smart thing. He's just gonna destroy the main base from Panic, as those destroying those power plants will get Panic into low power mode. And it looks like they both just traded their main base. So it's gonna be a full base race, and I think that Bikerush got this easily, as he still has his rocket squads here, which can defend against the Scorpion tanks. This should be a good game. This should be a good game. He can just pincer the Scorpion tanks with his rocket squads. If he sent them back down over here, like under the bridge, he can easily range there over the Scorpions and annihilate this force. There's actually not much I can say right now. I guess Bike wants the Tiberium infusion for his infantry, so they can just walk over the Tiberium while not taking any damage. But I don't think it's quite needed. He has stealth tower, so if he spreads out his units, it's gonna be fine. And Panic just threw in a towel there. Okay, that was a quite shaky first game from both players. They both had huge mistakes, but Bikerush capitalized on that, so capitalized better on it, so that's why Bikerush won. And let's jump into game 2. Okay, we've got the second game and it's on Tournament Rift. I already explained what's gonna happen on Tournament Rift in a nod mirror. So let's see if they are gonna do the standard thing. Both players are sending power plants, grabbing their own spike, and they might send one more engineer to grab one of the bottom spikes. But you don't see that very often, because most of the time the raider buggy comes in time to snipe the engineer right when it's walking here. And that's one of the things I tend to do. Neither of the players is going for the bottom spikes. But let's see, Bike Rush has sent out 2 minute squads through the middle, one on top. And Panic sends 2 to the bottom side of the map. So Bike Rush is gonna get into his enemy base with his infantry really easily. And did he sell? What? Did he sell a silo for that? I guess he did. So he has 4 infantry squads on the field, and he has spent most of the money. He has spent more money than Panic did on scouts. Meanwhile, Bike is building a harvester first, so he is doing the smart thing. He's not sending out a raider buggy because he already knows what's happening in Panic's base because of his militant squads. Well, he's also denying Panic his scouting because he got fired first. So he got the shots off first. So Panic lost that engagement. And it looks like Bike Rush went for double war factory. He's sending in 1 flame tank. He sold his MCV and now he's going full out bikes. Panic saw the flame tank because he beaconed it. And now he has to produce tanks, scorpion tanks to hold this off. Missile infantry is not gonna be that effective versus a flame tank. So we'll see how this goes. This Bike Rush loves his all-ins, apparently. So there's 2 bikes should be fighting on the scorpion tank and not on the raider buggy. And wow, where's this flame tank going for? It's going for a refinery. In my opinion, he should have gone for the MCV, but I guess the refinery is also a good choice because that leaves Panic on only 2 refineries while he has 2, 4, 6 harvesters, which is not that effective. But it's still good enough. He built a 3rd Panic war factory and he held off this this push quite easily while losing only 1 refinery. So Bike Rush is kind of fucked right now. He only has 3 harvesters mining and he has 2 war factories producing. That's not gonna happen. Panic can just like roll over Bike Rush and just win the game right now. I love how these both players BM each other in game. But in my opinion, that window where Panic could have attacked Bike Rush has closed because he gave Bike Rush enough time to produce 5 Scorpion tanks, 6 Scorpion tanks even, while he's only attacking with 6. So because Bike Rush has the defender's bonus of repairs, he should be able to win this fight pretty easily, and he will be microing while Panic panicked and didn't micro his Scorpion tanks. These 2 Scorpion tanks will be sniped off if Bike Rush keeps chasing, because these Scorpion tanks are a little bit slower because they're in the red HP. But where did all these bikes come from, Panic? Where did they come from? I guess that's where your money went. So Panic has around maybe 11, 12 attacks bike out. And 12 attack bikes versus 2 Scorpion tanks, 4 bikes and 5 buggies should amount to a win for Bike Rush, because if he manages to get the Raider buggies to tank the damage, the attack bike should be all pretty easily dealt with. And it looks like that that a fully filled harvester with blue Tiberium got blown up. So that was great movement from Panic. And Panic is doing that himself right now. It's his time to leech from the blue Tiberium field. If he manages to get these 2 harvesters home safely and snipe this MCV, he won this game. So second game we have a crazy all-in from Bike Rush and Panic defended that quite easily. Yeah. Let's see, what did I do here? Bike Rush, yep, there we go. Let's jump into the third game. Okay, and there we go. We've got a Not versus Not on Small Town USA. Small Town USA. A favorite map of many players because it was free to play during the beta. I don't like Small Town USA is not, because your bikes don't have enough. Oh, Bike Rush is dropping. I don't like. And he's back? Nope, it's still lagging. There we go. Okay, anyways, I don't like Small Town USA because your bikes don't have a lot of room to maneuver, which leaves Scorpion tanks. But Scorpion tanks are also better at huge open areas, like on Tournament Dust Bowl. So there are a lot of chokes for attackers, like you'll be choked in here where your opponent can shoot from here. Or if you go through the city, there are garrisons all around for infantry to shoot from. And if neither of the players has infantry, the tank battle tends to get quite messy. So there's no clear way how to play Small Town USA as not, unless you rush for tier 4 and just did what Panic did to Inexperienced, which was try to get all the refineries in one catalyst missile and grab the tier 3 with the vapor bomb. But we'll see what Bike Rush has for us in this final game between these two. Let's see if he's gonna go for an all-in again, and right now we can't say that yet. It looks like that Bike Rush is going for 2 War Factories again. On 4 Harvesters. And let's see if he's gonna sell his MCV after this building. It should be either a refinery or a war factory. I think a refinery. No, tier 2. Okay, he drafted the Black Hand so he can clear out the garrisons in the middle. And I guess that's preparation for the MCV move. I think that if he builds a tier 2 and get the Black Hand to clear the middle, he should have like sold his MCV and went for full Scorpion spam, because that way the garrisons are useless for your enemy, and your Scorps have quite some space if you attack from this angle. I think that would have been a little bit better for Bike Rush, but he opted to go for this. And he needs more Raider buggies, because there are a lot of rocket squads on the field, and those rocket squads are gonna deal tons and tons of damage against those bikes. And wow, this Black Hand squad got cleared out by a Black Hand. That's quite bad, Bike Rush. But yeah, right now Bike doesn't have the tech advantage. Panic has it, and he has his tier 3 up. If he managed to get his tier 4 up and a scout into Bike Rush's base, I think he can do a lot of damage. He can like get a catalyst missile right here in this area and try and snipe as many harvesters as possible, and also get yeah, there we go, and also get one of these 2 harvesters. This is GG, I think. Bike Rush said it in chat. And oh wait, no. Bike Rush is red this time. Wow, I fail. People, stop switching colors. Pick your color in tournaments. You're making it so hard for me. But yeah, this should be GG. As Panic has 1 harvester. 2 harvesters with his expansion. And Bike Rush should be able to defend this, as he also has an avatar now. So, is there anything to analyze? Not really. Bike Rush is just flat out asking if Panic sold his MCV, and Panic is not responding to it. That's because he knows that Bike Rush did not scout his expansion. And wow, we got triple War Factory avatar spam. How do you support triple War Factory with 5 harvesters on 2 refineries? You do have 2 Tiberium spikes, but that should only allow you 2 build queues, non-stop production. I don't know how Bike Rush has that much money.
Let's go on a raid.
I really don't know. But yeah, anyways, Bike Rush, I think that Bike Rush found this. Yeah, he found it, and he's just gonna crush it. And then there's nothing Panic can do anymore, and Bike Rush should just win this game with this push. You should just send 2 avatars back. 2 avatars should be enough to deal with this small squad. Yeah, like I said, 2 avatars were enough, and these 3 avatars could have been like in here doing lots of damage. But yeah, in my opinion, if neither player makes a mistake, that Bike Rush should still win this. Although Bike Rush needs a few more black hands and needs to focus on the shredders. There we go. If his black hands can get at this group of infantry, you should easily be able to kill this base. And there we go. Bike Rush is doing the preemptive GG. I love the BM between these guys. There's not much to see on the other part of the map. These Scorpion tanks will get fanned off by 2 avatars and the elite rocket squad. And yeah. Oh, you can actually block this MCV with your raider buggies. Yeah, see? It's bugged out and now it can't move. And it also can't deploy, which is the fun part. Oh! Oh wait, it can. I thought you could block a Kanyard from building or deploying with your raider buggies. But he's trying to repair his Kanyard with Engineer, which is not quickly enough, and there were raider buggies around to snipe it, so that's GG. So the first game, shaky first game between both players. Second game was a crazy all-in from Bike, which got fended off easily. And the third game was one-click rush from Bike Rush, and he won that game with 1 clicks. So what does this mean right now? Let me save this replay first. This means for the brackets. This means for the brackets that Bike Rush advances to the round of losers brackets round 6 versus Maze. However, Maze is not here. Maze is not here. So, which means Bike Rush continues to the overall finals, and the overall finals will be between Technique and Bike Rush. That's gonna be interesting. So I'm gonna deal with the paperwork and I'll mute myself meanwhile. Just listen to the music meanwhile.